This walnut farm in Winters, California is not like your average walnut farm. Owned by Craig McNamara, the farm on Puta Creek supports a mix of organic walnut orchards, olive trees, and various vegetables. But what makes this farm so unusual, it's also the headquarters for the Center for Land-Based Learning, a nonprofit organization that teaches kids about sustainable agriculture and natural resource conservation. So on any given day, the farm transforms into a classroom of sorts and fills with high school kids. Craig started this organization in 1993 because he believes it's his job to share his farmland with the next generation.
And what we're really trying to do is help young people today become informed stewards of the environment. These are our leaders. These are the people who will be making the decisions in the future of where urbanization should take place, where houses, how we ensure clean air and clean water. So the best thing I can do as a farmer is help them become the next generation of leaders and informed decision makers.
Getting involved with decision making is important to Craig, who grew up in a very political household. His father, Robert, was the former Secretary of Defense during the Vietnam War. But Craig, who was raised in Washington, D.C., decided to pursue politics in a different way, through his passion of agriculture and environmental protection. 15 years later, with that determination, Center for Land-Based Learning now runs several hands-on programs, all aimed at high school students. As part of the learning experience, Craig partners with other farmers, schools, public and nonprofit agencies throughout California who all give these students an opportunity for an education they won't get sitting at a desk.
I've never actually seen a collard plant before. I've heard of them, but I've never seen one before. And I've never seen broccoli actually growing in the ground.
This is really my first time out here in the farms. I've been on farm places, ranches and all that. But this is really where I'm actually here at a farm, rural in progress working farm.
So this farm laboratory lets kids dig into Mother Nature and get dirty. They learn all aspects of farming, how to take soil samples before you plant a crop, how a tractor works and what it's used for, installing irrigation systems and why they are important to crops, what a drainage pond is and why it's needed on a farm, to the not so fun stuff, what compost is made of. But because of all of this hands-on experience, Craig says some students have gone on to major in agriculture, farm advising, ecology, and natural resource conservation.
It's a remarkable feeling of joy, of connection to nature. We've seen students progress through our programs with our encouragement, go on to a 2-year or 4-year college. We have then brought those students back onto our board of directors. We believe in helping young people become philanthropists. If I grew up in Washington, D.C., I had no farming experience, but I learned it. There's a whole group of young people today who want to get involved in food production, and let's encourage them. Let's really make this an opportunity. Let's create classrooms outside where we can do this.
But one of the major requirements here, students must work for their lunch. They pick vegetables, learning how carrots, greens, and broccoli are grown. Center for Land-Based Learning attracts a diverse crowd of young people from suburban, inner city, and rural backgrounds, some with farm backgrounds and some with none. But it's an eye-opening and amazing experience for all.
It's pretty fun. Getting to go out and seeing how mainly just seeing all the weird little vegetables I've never seen growing before, so.
I really enjoy farming and the outdoors and everything that goes with it, so this is a really great way to get hands-on. Instead of just talking about it in the classroom, you can come out here and yank some weeds out of the ground and actually prepare your own lunch instead of buying it at the school counter.
Something most of these kids have never done before. On the menu today, fried rice made with vegetables the teens picked, plus organic eggs and rice. And as you heard Craig say earlier, the young people are also learning about leadership and teamwork. Teachers who participate in this program say it also helps to get teenagers interested in major social issues and have knowledge and appreciation of where our food comes from.
It teaches kids that ag is important. I mean, if we have to start depending on other countries for our food, we're messed up. We're going to be in big trouble.
Well, I think it's really cool. I'm learning a lot about leadership and being a leader. We're just here at a farm, just making food.
Craig says the students always feel an incredible amount of pride from their accomplishments. And now, armed with new knowledge about our environment and the importance of agriculture, the students know they have the power to make big changes in our society and in their futures. For California Country, I'm Mary Blair.